I was a jazz drummer myself growing up, and I had a teacher who was very, very hard and tough, and kind of, sort of when you're young, this person comes in your life and you want their approval more than anything else, but you also hate them. And so I think it started with just the idea of that relationship and what that does to you as a young person. Because what I'd been working on at that time was jazz drumming, big band jazz drumming. I just sort of kept it personal. I kept it to what that world was. I felt like a lot of movies about this kind of music hadn't really focused in on things that felt important to me when I was learning it, things like how hard you work, and the idea that it's not just you roll out of bed and you kind of are already brilliant and you come up with great solos, that there's this kind of raw technique that you have to beat your head against a wall to get. And also the fear that you feel, the fear of disappointing a teacher, the fear of stage fright, that kind of anxiety. So that to me is what made it, I think, feel like, oh, I want to make this feel like a thriller. I want to make it feel like something where you're just getting kind of clawed up inside.
Got Buddy Rich here. Little trouble there. You're rushing. Here we go. 5, 6, and. Were you rushing or were you dragging?
I don't know.
If you deliberately sabotage my band, I will gut you like a pig.
I actually didn't really want to focus on the improvisation of jazz. I wanted to focus on something that I don't think is as known about jazz, which is just the almost military focus on technique. So that sort of dictated a different kind of style, a very sort of precise, mapped out style. We did joke that like this movie we wanted it to feel like Fletcher had cut it, that it would just feel like really in the pocket, yeah. So it was not going to be a loose improvisational movie.